Oh yes, hello viewers. Yeah, here we come with another video on the art of bookbinding and how to use a book cutting guillotine. Yes, here we train you how to make books, and you have the book cutting guillotines ready available here at Kisa Projects. We are located at Komamboga, 6 miles along Gayaza Rd. You can give us a call on 0752 4921 940 0779 593452. Our WhatsApp is 0752 4921 94. The art of bookbinding. The art of bookbinding is an ancient craft, but actually it is not very difficult to do, and with almost less practice from qualified personnel, you can get really awesome results. If you are on the lookout for fun craft projects that have a good return margin on investment, or quick ways of making nice presents and gifts, this is the project for you. All what you need is papers. You can buy either a box of papers, or you can decide to buy a ream. A box of papers, current price is approximately 150,000. It consists of 5 reams of papers, and the ream is 30,000 Ghana shillings. So you need papers, you need cover boards, or stiff cardboards, or corrugated boards. You need a paper fabric or leather, a marble, a wick, a needle, PVSC binding glue, or white Elmer's glue, or rubber fabric adhesive. You need a paintbrush, a ruler, a pencil, and a book cutting guillotine. Procedures. You start by stacking your papers neatly in at least 4 piles of 7 sheets. For our case today, as you are seeing in the video, or as you have just watched, each pile was consisting of 7 sheets, and we have 5 piles. You are going to be binding your paper in 7 sheet folios. Of course, you could do more or less. We have found 7 sheets to be a good number, because we are folding each in a half. This is going to make for you 4 pages on each paper. So this will be 7 times 5. 7 times 5, which will give us 35 papers, and each paper has 4 pages. And 35 times 4, which will give us 140 pages. I apologize to all the math wizards out there. You can use just plain paper upon which you have already printed lines and maybe a header and footer. Remember to get this the right way around, and remember that there will be 4 headers and 4 footers per sheet of paper. If you want to mix in different papers, then remember that they will appear further into the book as well. Fold each stack in half as neatly as possible and keeping the paper as lined up as possible. Fold each pile of 7 sheets in half crosswise. Unfold the paper and turn over. Pinpoint 2 holes and refold your papers or the created signatures. Insert a wick to bind tightly. You are now going to make the heart of the book. You have made at least 4, like for our case we have made 5 of the 7 sheets, and they need to be stuck together. Firstly, you have to cut a piece of thin fabric to the same length as the page height or as the cover board height, and about 5 times the thickness of all the folios held together. Hold the folio tightly together and all lined up. Either get a friend to help or clip the folio together using a giant paper clip or bulldog clip or even rubber band, I guess. When they are all nicely aligned, apply glue to just the spines of the folio. You can use white glue for this, but you must be careful not to let it drip down into the gaps between the folio. Maybe painting the fabric would be better. Alternatively, you can use hot melt for this part. Again, hot melt is used in industry for bookbinding, so it is perfect for the job. Before it has a chance to set quickly, turn over the wad of folio and glue them to the piece of fabric so that some fabric sticks out each side. Trim the bound folio, mark and cut out the cover boards, make the book spine, mark and cut the material. Glue the cover boards and spine in press. Finish the edges of the cover. Glue the paper into covers. Cut out your lining paper. Glue the lining in press. That's it. You are done. Take your book, the book cutting guillotine, and trim it to give it a fine finishing. Yes, we are the Kisa Projects, a home for entrepreneurs. Come to our center. We shall train you how to make books for commercial purposes. We supply book cutting guillotines, both the manual machines, and still we have the electrically driven machines using single phase. We are located here at our center at Komamboga-kumukaaga along Gayaza Rd, and we are always open Monday to Saturday 8 a.m. We close at 6 p.m. Thank you. Don't forget to like and follow our Facebook page at Kisa Projects Africa. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kisa Projects Africa. Thank you for loving Kisa Projects. Thank you for being part of this wonderful home. Yeah. Hope the video is wonderful. Each one of you watching it out there, we are trying to show you how to use a book cutting guillotine. At first, we have been seeing how to bind a book using raw materials such as papers, the marbles, fabric, the ribbons and the wick, needle. So now we are showing you how we use a manual book cutting guillotine to trim the books. Now you are seeing the blade cutting, trimming the book, give it a smooth finishing. Let's see, hope you can see. This is really a wonderful machine. If you're out there dealing in the business of bookbinding, or probably you could be having a stationery in one of either local towns or major towns in your country, this could be a perfect machine for you. You could either use it for your personal benefits, like for your own business of binding books and trim your own books, or if you have it a stationery, you can use it for business purposes, because I believe there are very many people out there dealing in the art of bookbinding and they are finding difficulties in trimming their books. So if you could buy it, put it in your stationery shop, then start trimming out books for people at a fair price. Probably you could decide to trim per book at something like 30 shillings. You could end up making out some cash from such a machine. And if you are dealing in bookbinding, it is really worth to be paid for. It is a nice machine. Hope you enjoy the results. Needs to be stamped with Kisa projects to avoid frogs out there. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.